Today we're going to talk about the Pythagorean identity. Use the Pythagorean identity to find the missing value in fraction form. This is related to the Pythagorean theorem. So the Pythagorean theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. The Pythagorean identity runs on the unit circle. And if I make a triangle on the unit circle, it's got a radius of 1. So my radius here is 1. And then, so like if I picked on this angle right here, opposite over hypotenuse is sine. And then adjacent over hypotenuse is cosine. So just like the Pythagorean theorem here, this was a, b, and c. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. This one's going to be cosine squared plus sine squared equals 1. So cosine theta squared plus sine theta squared equals 1. That's the Pythagorean identity. We're supposed to find cosine theta, so we need to find this, when sine theta is 15 over 17. Okay, I need to make this be a fraction with a denominator of 17. So 17 over 17. Sometimes you'll see cosine squared written like this, and then they don't have to write as much, it's faster. So instead of writing it in parentheses like that, we're going to write it like that. And now I'm going to go ahead and, we got to square things. Forgot to square these here. These should be squared. 1 squared is 1. Okay, so if we fix this here, this will be 225 over 289, and then 289 over 289. Move this fraction that way, so 289 minus the 225 is 64. And then I want a single cosine, so I'm going to have to square root. So cosine theta will be 8 over 17, and they want us to leave it in fraction form. Really seems like a very small circle if you think about it, because its radius is only 1, so both of its legs are under 1, which is why they're less than 17 over 17. All right, we're going to try that again with the other one here. This time they're giving us cosine and not sine. So same thing, cosine squared theta plus sine squared theta is 1. Put this in the cosine spot. And 1 squared is 1. This will become 9 over 100 plus sine squared theta. And I'm going to turn this into 100 over 100 so I can subtract my fractions nicely. So 100 over 100 is 1. Common denominator with that fraction over there. Go ahead and subtracting this. (91 over 100). And then I need a single one, so I'm going to square root both. And we're just going to leave it. Oops. Square root of 91 over 100. Actually, we can actually do part of it. We can't square root 91 nicely, so we're going to leave that as square root of 91, but we can square root of 100, that's 10. They're okay with an answer like that. That is the Pythagorean identity.